I'm probably gonna get canceled for this video. Just to set the mood for what road we about to go down, I'm gonna start off with a little dark joke. Alright? What's the difference between a black man and a hoodie with no zipper on it? Hoodie don't get shot when they get pulled over. Darkness. Before I get into this video, I just want to say something. If at any point while you're watching this, you start to think to yourself, man, I'm getting really angry, okay? He can't talk about me like that, huh? He's talking about my group, my people. This is a comedy page. There's a button on the screen, whether you're on a laptop or a cell phone, that looks a lot like an X. If you press that bitch, or better yet, just swipe the video screen down and eat it like that, you're going to turn it off and you got to hear nothing else I got to say. You know what I mean? I highly suggest that you utilize it. Before you get in the comment section, get the clickety-clack and type and all that. I'm not going to read it. Okay, I'm not going to read it because you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Now that we got that out the way, let's get started. Body shaming. Arguably the dumbest concept for me to wrap my head around. Now, I know somebody out there is going to say, well, I can explain it to you. You can't. Okay, I'll tell you why. Body shaming is a confidence issue, okay? See, now, in this video, you're going to get a little bit of the truth mixed in with a little bit of humor. And at the end of the day, you just got to accept it, okay? That's what, and that's the word of this video is going to be acceptance, okay? You have to accept things for what they are. Even if you don't agree with them, you know, you can still push for betterment of the world while also living in reality. Okay, now that being said, how is body shaming a thing? See, to body shame a person, that would mean that the person themselves would have to be ashamed of their own body. That is the issue. Okay, I don't know if y'all knew that, but that's the problem. If you have a problem with what you look like, that's where the issue derives from. Because here's the thing. If you come up to me and say, you know, Fredo, you got a long-ass head. Now understand, I have eyeballs, okay? As a matter of fact, I have 2 pair of eyeballs because the first was kind of trash, okay? I got 4 eyes. I remember that joke. Now, it would be very delusional of me to say, I don't have that, okay? I have a long head, okay? I look like Marty from Madagascar. I know I look like Donkey from Shrek, you know what I'm saying? I look like Scream with dreads. I got a banana clip for a chin. I got a spatula grip for a chin. A traditional Chinese wok handle for a chin. One of these for a chin. A friendship that seemed like it'll never end for a chin. Composition exam paper for a chin. Skateboard without the wheels on that bit for a chin. Corn dog without the stick in it for a chin. My head longer than a day at work. My head longer than Soulja Boy t-shirt in the Crank That video. My head longer than the line of the Popeye's chicken in the middle of the hood. I think y'all get the point. I got a long ass head. And I accept that, man, because that's who I am, okay? Now, I understand that it's hard sometimes to accept who you are. You know, when I was younger, I had problems, man. I thought I was ugly. And for a long time, I was like, man, you know, people, all right, you're ugly, this and this. And I believed it because I'm like, damn, man, like, they're not lying. But then one day, I realized something. You know, beauty is subjective. To you, I might be ugly. Somebody out there, and I do mean somebody out there think you a 10, okay? It's impossible for you to actually be ugly. You're just not somebody type. You might not be a lot of people's type where you from. You might be not, it's 7 billion people on the planet. I don't think y'all realize how many people that is. It's a lot of motherfuckers, you feel me? If you can't possibly be ugly to everybody, that's a lot of people. Now, if the person that think you fine and say, oh, live over there in China, bro, that's very unfortunate. Take a flight, get flued out, you feel me? But don't think because, you know, this group of people say, oh, you're not attractive. That's what they think. Back in the gap, bro, being overweight and having a gap was the, you know what I'm saying? That was the thing. Somebody like me, I didn't stand a chance. And so what I did was, I woke up one day, I went to the mirror, looked right here at myself. I said, bro, you fine as hell. Now, the first time I said it, I'm like,
Cap.
I did that every single day, man. I'm not playing. I did it so long to the point where it's like, I didn't have another way to think of myself. Now it's just nature. Like, bro, I'm fine as hell. And then when you start believing it, bro, then you start seeing it, because now other people started to see it, and I started glowing different, man. You know, I had charisma, you know what I'm saying? I had that confidence. I walked with a little swag. I had a little dip in it, you feel me? Like that Denzel going on. And next thing you know, Fredo was back, you feel me? And now, of course, it helped that I grew out this long, luxurious, beautiful hair that I did myself. Honestly, I'm a stylist, bro. I do it all. Now, if you came up to me by myself and said, Fredo, do you think you're attractive? I'd probably say, nah, I'm all right, you feel me? But if you said that, like if you said I was right or said I wasn't attractive, bro, my confidence gonna elevate, cause you're lying, dog. I'm fine as hell. Like, come on, look at me. Come on, dog. Even with the glasses on, everybody can't rock the bifoculars like me, but I make it look God. Confidence is key. Now, that being said, body shaming, right? If if you were to, like, growing up, people used to talk about me because I was skinny, right? Now, they didn't know that I couldn't really maintain weight from health reasons, right? But nobody really talks about, skinny people getting bashed for not having weight on them. It's just, you can't talk about fat people. Now, this is the thing. You might tell me that I look like, my leg looked like a string with a knot tied in it. And then I look at my leg. Man, I need to put some WD-40 on him. But now, if you look at this leg, bro, that do look a lot like a string with a knot tied in that bit. Now, I can get mad, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that, bro. That is so mean. But regardless of how I feel, when I walk off, I'm going to have to pray that that knot don't come untied because my leg really looked like that. Solution, take your ass to the gym, okay? Eat, you know what I'm saying? Getting that calorie excess, eat some more calories, and then go in there and hit leg day, bro. Them legs gonna thicken up. And I don't get it twisted. Now, I know my leg like that right now. I done lost like 30 pounds. When I was an athlete, your boy looked good, so get off me. But the problem today is if you call a big person big, then all of a sudden you become fat phobic. Now, I don't understand why people got this, this passion for throwing the word phobic on the end of shit and just thinking it's law. Brother, if you big, and I say something about you being big, I think that is the most legitimate proof you can get that I'm not fat phobic because you could squash me. If anything, that makes me fat courageous. You could ball me up like a piece of paper. You know that, right? And I get it. Bullying is never cool. I'm not saying go out there and just be pointing out people's issues or flaws or things you don't like. Like, that's not cool. But what I'm saying is a lot of big people be having audacity, right? And they come in your comments section or that you in a classroom or in public and they, oh man, you need to eat some food. It's funny, right? Like, I need to eat a steak. You need to stop eating. So how about this? You take all that food that you eat, cut it short, and then I'll eat it. We helping each other. You know what I'm saying? The circle of life. And while we're talking about the circle of life, might I say you look like a diagram for that motherfucker. Now you've made the biggest mistake since calling a gay person gay. You called a fat person fat. And we're going to all skip over the fact that they insulted you first. You can't say anything back because then you're fat phobic. I don't see that as harassment and bullying, though. I see that as analyzing and educating. You actually look like that in real life in the world. You can get mad at me, but what you cannot do is run out of breath talking shit. Now, in the politically correct times that we live in, now you have to apologize for responding to a roast. Which, as I see it, is we're both cracking jokes. No, we're going to both laugh and walk off. But see, people don't want to do that. No, they can crack jokes about you, but you can't say anything back. Except I'm not that guy. See, I don't care. You can get mad at me. As a matter of fact, since you're big, you can get big mad. As a matter of fact, I'll get a cape, throw it on your back, and then you can be super mad. But I'm just saying, if you took all that energy, that hostility that you got to the gym, then you could get some true confidence and look the way you want to look, and then I can't say that you look like that no more. Now, here's where the problem comes in with me. See, I'm blunt, and I'm also a poet, man. Like, all my life, I had a way with words, the way I be shaping my verbs, the adjectives, nouns. I'm profound. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me give you a little demonstration. They told me pick up a mic and then they noticed me. With punchlines that branch out and sprout leaves, this flow a tree. How many of y'all knew that rap was rhythm and poetry? That's what I thought. Would you plant my seed just to see me flourish? Would you wet these lands just to see me nourished? Gatorade don't hydrate like water, but I still prefer it. Electrolytes. I'm like bulbs at a superhero's crib. Electrolytes. Damn, this brother spitting. And so because of all this talent I got flowing through my veins, I just naturally say things in a very poetic and comedic way. You know what I mean? Like, I could just tell you, bro, you big. Or I could be like, man, yo, YMCA boogie board body built that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you built like Gru on the top and Igor on the bottom. Yo, Escalade body built that. Boulder back at. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other ways I could say it that's funny because it's probably something you never heard before. And then we go on about it because at the end of the day, it ain't a big problem. But the problem is the art of roasting has died, man. You can't laugh at yourself no more. People don't know how to do that, bro. Laugh at yourself, laugh with each other. And as long as we're laughing together, then it's cool, man. But we obviously not promoting no bullying, man. And that's where I feel like we need to get back. I'd love to bring back the art form of roasting. It's very enjoyable. But, I'd probably lose every platform I got. But, I don't feel like I got nothing to lose here. So that's why I'm making this video, man. But I want to end the video on this note, man. Recently you had the kids get killed in Texas. And you know, before that, you know, the black people at the store, and you know, the church, and it's like all this stuff going on, man. Kids ain't got baby formula, you know what I mean? It's people starving, people ain't got food and shelter, you know what I mean? It's just all this ugly, terrible stuff going on in the world, and a lot of these things are out of our hands, you know what I mean? It's just the truth, bro. I wish there was something I could do about, you know, the guns. I don't even feel like it's not even a gun problem necessarily. Partially it is, partially, you know, people's mentality. Because, you know, at the end of the day, regardless to how a person's mind is set up, you're not finna catch the amount of bodies you can with a knife that you can with a gun. That's just a fact. You can try to, you know, disregard it however you want. That's the truth. So there is a gun problem. And there's also a mental health problem. And then, you know, there's a homeless problem. And there's all these things that you want to do something about. And it's, you know, it's like your hands are tied because you don't hold that position of power. And it seems like all we're doing is asking people who've constantly proven time and time again that they don't give a shit to give a fuck. And they're not going to. Okay. And so to me, that is insanity. But that's the world we live in, man. So we think that, oh, man, we sign a petition, or, you know, we go hold some signs up. Then maybe they'll care. They don't give a fuck about us. But when you face with a time like this, man, you want to find a way where, you know, you can be helpful in some kind of way, man. And for me, I'm like, I can make people laugh. Hopefully. It's a hard time to try to get a smile out of somebody because, I mean, honestly, it ain't too much to smile about. And I know people say, you know, you should be happy that you woke up this morning. You know, a lot of us are waking up, but we're not living. You know what I mean? We're not living life how we supposed to, and we're not enjoying our time here, and it's hard to. And you can be grateful and still acknowledge that, you know, things ain't how they supposed to be. I wish I had the answers. I wish I had the influence to make a difference in, you know, what's going on, but I don't. And so I'm doing what I got, man. I got the influence to try to make you smile, man, and I hope I did that. So y'all be easy out there, man. Y'all be safe. Much love to all of y'all.